Here's one thing that changed the game for me thinking about gender. Think about languages and French or Italian versus English. When you're thinking about French and you are talking about nouns, there are feminine nouns and masculine nouns, and they are all gendered. In German, there's feminine nouns, there's neutral nouns, and then there's masculine nouns too, and they all have different pronouns, if you will, based on the gender of the words. La, le, if you're talking French, or il and la if you're talking Italian, or der, die, das if you're talking German. Compare that to English, where everything is neutral. Everything is just the. We don't gender our words in English. Now compare that to a paradigm in the world where imagine we didn't just automatically gender people just based on their chromosomes. And what if we, instead of thinking about people in French terms or Italian terms, where everything has a gender, what if we thought about people in English terms, where people could decide what gender they wanted to be? People just didn't automatically have a gender assigned to them, and they could decide for themselves their gender, whether that would be non-binary or gender fluid or male or female. Why do we have to think of it in terms of French or Italian where everything has a gender assigned? Why can't we just think of it in terms of English where there's not necessarily a gender for everything? That's the way I think. And I think that if we all approached people that way with that mindset, everybody would be a lot happier because then people would be able to decide what gender they actually identified as. And we wouldn't just assume people's gender right out the gates.